Hey, happy September 1st. I can't believe it's September, my favorite month of the year. Like for me, September is like January. It's like a new start. It's a fresh start. It's time to kind of like reflect. Okay, so what were your goals in January and where are you today? And you know what? It's okay if you fell off the wagon. It's just about picking yourself up. But I'm coming on live because I've gotten so many messages about what supplements am I taking during the pregnancy and what diet am I following. So I thought I would actually come present and let you guys know. So let me know, are you watching this video live? Put 1 in the comments, put 2 if you're watching the replay. And I'm gonna be going over the supplements that I'm taking, guys. But the thing is too, a lot of this you can take if you're not pregnant too. I'm just gonna be going over the benefits of taking it, okay? So the first one I'm gonna start off with is that obviously I'm taking a prenatal. You wanna make sure that you're getting your base nutrients. And this is the one that I took in any other pregnancy. So I've taken the Mega Foods, I've taken New Chapters. I was taking Pranin, which is a whole food supplement. That's a powder that you mix in with the water. But my taste buds are a little bit off and I find I wasn't taking it every day because I didn't like the way that it tasted. So I switched to this one, which I was like, okay, well the dose is kind of low. I didn't think that it was gonna have much of an impact, but the B vitamins are in methylated form, meaning that your body doesn't have to add a phosphate for it to be in active form. So that's always important when you're looking for B vitamins to make sure that it's methylated, okay? And this one is really good because it does have EPA and DHA in it. And those are essential fatty acids. Those are a must during pregnancy. I think honestly, everybody should be taking them. It's essential fatty acid, meaning that your body doesn't make it, so you need to be getting it from your diet. It's in like fish, so it's hard to get. You can get it through your diet, but sometimes the dose that you need to be taking a supplement, okay? So when you're pregnant, why would you want to take DHA and EPA? DHA is actually for your brain, okay? So the more kids that you have, you're more at risk of having postpartum depression. And the reason why is the baby is taking that from your brain. And if you're not replenishing it, then that's why people get postpartum depression, okay? So that's why I like this one. And I'm actually taking a fish oil with it too. EPA is for inflammation. And when you are pregnant, you're going to be, your body's going to be under stress. So your body's probably going to have more inflammation than normal. So that's why I'm taking both of these together. But DHA is super, super important, okay? The next thing that I'm taking, what should I go over next, guys, is I'm taking a B vitamin. I'm taking a liquid one. This one is methylated, meaning that like if you're looking at like B2, for instance, it's riboflavin 5-phosphate. That means that the liver doesn't have to convert it. It's in active form, so it will get in your system right away. That's why with the supplement industry, you get what you pay for, okay? If it's a little bit more, the quality is probably better. So I'm taking this one. B vitamins are really good for energy levels. They're amazing for stress. The more active you are, you become more depleted in your B vitamins, and they're water soluble, meaning that you just pee it out what you don't need. But this is needed for your metabolism, needed for your red blood cells, energy production, so much. So I've been taking this 1 to 2 times a day. So probiotics are super important, especially during pregnancy. You want to make sure that you are taking a good probiotic because you will go for your GPS, is that what it's called? Strep B test, okay? So the way that your body processes insulin is different when you're pregnant, and not every pregnant person will experience this. But if you're having problems with morning sickness, it's the way that your body's processing insulin that most people tend to are more at risk of becoming insulin resistant during pregnancy. And that means that your body's producing insulin, but it's not going into the cell, okay? So your body keeps producing it. And when that's happening, your body stores fat. So that's why you'll notice some people when they're pregnant will balloon up. And that was me in the past. All my other pregnancies, I ballooned up. And that was the reason why. And I really researched it for the last couple of years. So this strain in here, I got this one in particular because it's high in the strain rhambosus. And I don't know if I'm saying that right. But that strain has been researched that if you take that during your pregnancy, then it can decrease your risk of having strep B, okay? So I took this through the pregnancy, didn't get strep B, oh yeah. So you count your wins, guys. So that's like a little tip. Probiotics are amazing. I think everybody should be taking them, especially with COVID going on. Everyone's putting that hand sanitizer on. The hand sanitizer is amazing, guys, but it's killing your good and bad bacteria. So if you're not replenishing it by taking a probiotic, you're actually suppressing your immune system. 80% of your immune system's in your guts, and there's a correlation between your brain and your gut. So if you're stressed, anxiety, sleep issues, it all comes down to your gut. So you have to make sure that you're giving it what it needs. And actually serotonin, which is like your happy, feel good hormone, is made in your gut. So probiotics, so good, guys. Okay, so this pregnancy, I haven't had much iron foods. Iron is something that I've always struggled with. So I loaded up on iron this pregnancy. This is baby number 6. I have a chance of hemorrhaging at birth just because my uterus has been contracted so many times. People don't really talk about it. So I need to make sure that my iron level's up. So I'm taking different forms of iron because I'm not eating lentils. I'm a vegetarian. I will take fish oil in capsule, but I do not eat any meats. I've just come to terms with being able to do that this year too. So I'm taking 3 different forms of iron, okay? I know that seems like overload, but so important when your baby's getting 50% of your blood volume, right? So I'm taking the Bob's iron. This is a plant-based iron, really good quality, absorption rate really good. But everybody's body will absorb different forms of iron. So I'm taking one of these a day. Also decided to step it up and take heme iron. This is from animal. Animal is more absorbable than non-heme sources, okay? So I've been taking one of these, 2 of these, and then since I'm getting close to the birth, I am also taking a liquid iron too. I find if you have, these are really good, but I find that it's hard to bring your, when it's actually really low, it's hard to bring it up when you're taking liquid. So I'm just taking this because I do notice a difference when I take it. But in order to bring it up, I probably have to drink like half a bottle a day. So those are the 3 irons I'm taking. My energy, as you can see, is amazing. I feel really good, actually. Vitamin D. I live in Vancouver, guys. Not much sun here. Vitamin D is so important. It's so important if you're pregnant. It's so important if you're trying to conceive. So this helps with your blood sugar balance, helps regulate it. So when you regulate your insulin level, you're lowering your risk of gestational diabetes, okay, by taking this. This also helps regulate your immune system. Amazing for immune system. It helps with your mood. So you know those when you don't see the sun is like your happy time. Well, some people will get the season deficit disorder. So because they're not getting the vitamin D in their diet. So this is really good. And the other thing, this helps with blood pressure. So if you are at risk of having preeclampsia, B vitamins. Okay, so 2 more, guys, 2 more. So the other product that I take is vitamin C. I'm taking this because when you're pregnant, and I've been pregnant and nursing for many, many years, it affects your vascular system, right? When you're pregnant, your hormones change, your body's producing more relaxin. But with your veins, there is no elasticity in it. So when you're getting constant pressure of being pregnant, then you're more at risk of having spider veins, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, that kind of stuff. So vitamin C, I got this one because this one supports your vascular system. So I've been taking 1 scoop of that. I'll take all the help I can get, guys. I got varicose veins on my one leg, my poor leg. But this brings me into my next product. Liquid collagen. Okay, so liquid collagen, so amazing. This is amazing for everybody. So helps with fine lines, helps with wrinkles because it gets down to the deeper layer of your skin, okay? Helps with the elasticity in your skin, helps with the elasticity in your veins. As you get older, your body doesn't produce collagen anymore or lowers the amount in your 20s and 30s, guys. So right now I'm pregnant, my body is expanding, right? So I want it to be able to tighten up, right? Especially after 6 kids. So this will help with tightening my skin. This will help with stretch marks. And this will just help you feel more comfortable and glowing. But collagen, guys, is 30% of your body's protein in your body, okay? So it's in your muscles, your tendons, your blood vessels, your teeth, and it's in between your vertebrae. So the other good thing about taking this product is it helps with your joints and it helps with pain and inflammation, okay? So this pregnancy, I don't have any back pain. I don't have any hip pain. I feel actually really good. I can't believe I'm due this month. Oh my goodness, guys. So collagen's so good. I actually have a coupon code for $10 off if you want to give it a try. But I honestly, at the beginning of the pregnancy, I felt like I had aged. But since I've been taking this product, I feel great. And the other product that I'm taking that I have a $10 coupon in is this product here. It's a fiber supplement. Okay, so when you're pregnant, you want to make sure that you're getting enough fiber. Fiber helps regulate your insulin level, as I talked about earlier, how if you feel like you're gaining weight or you tested positive for strep B, fiber is a good source, regulates your insulin level. It's also really good because what happens too when your insulin is imbalanced, you get like the pregnancy insomnia, right? And that means that your cortisol is spiking in the middle of the night, and that's why you're not going back to sleep, okay? So if you're gonna have this is like chocolate, so good, but it helps with cravings. And it helps regulate your insulin level before you go to bed so that it doesn't spike in the night so you can get a good quality sleep. Does that make sense? The other cool thing about this is that you can have it a half an hour before your dinner. Like for me, I'm amazing eating all day, right? Because I'm so busy with the kids. But it's like you get the munchies when they are like, when you're unwinding, maybe you're watching a show or something, you're like, something salty, something sweet, sounds good. This helps with your cravings so that you don't have this. I'll mix this with unsweetened almond milk. And if I really want to jazz it up, I'll put a little bit of whipped cream on it. And it's so satisfying that I don't have cravings for the chips or anything like that. Or if what people do too is they'll have this, like say you're making dinner. This was me for the longest time too. Is I would like snack. I was so hungry when I was making dinner, and I'd be snacking on all the food, which I had no idea how much I was consuming. And then when dinner came, I was like full, right? Because I ate it. I did all the prep and all in my stomach. So this is another trick that I do to help with my goals. If I find that I'm starving before dinner and I'm making it, I will make this and I'll drink this instead of eating all the food. And the thing is, I think it's only 50 calories. It's only 50 calories. But it's really good to take at night because it helps with your cravings and it helps regulate your insulin level so that you're not going to get that spike in the night. So it kind of sounds like a lot, but those are the supplements that I'm taking. If you have any questions, I didn't read the comments on this because I wanted to keep it short. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer you. And then I just wanted to talk briefly about my diet because I've gotten tons of questions because everybody knows that I was eating strict keto before pregnant. I didn't eat keto during the pregnancy. I had 2 losses last year. My doctor didn't recommend me doing it, but I did definitely lower my carbs during this pregnancy. I try not to have them for dinner, but if I'm having my carbs, I try to have them in the morning, because then you have all day to burn through them. Because if you're having carbs for dinner, what happens is you're going to sit on the couch, right? And chill. And then what happens is that you store glycogen and you store the fat, right? So if you're having your carbs earlier on in the morning, you have all day to burn through them. So that's like kind of trick that I did. As I'm starting later on this pregnancy, I am lowering my carbs a little bit more. I find that for me, it definitely helps with inflammation. It helps with my sleep amazing too, when I don't have as many carbs. Yeah. So if you have any questions about any of the products, or if you want to try my coupon code for the fiber and collagen, let me know. I have $10 off. But I hope you guys have a beautiful evening, and thanks for watching.